I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians, the Darug and Gundungurra people, on the land that we're on today.
I'm your driver. We've got a few members of staff here who love answering questions. Comment them if you have any. Welcome to the Skyway. Who's excited? Excellent. All right, taking you across this gorgeous corner of the Jamison Valley on the southern hemisphere's highest swing cable car. Take a look down at that grass floor in the centre. It has now gone see-through. So if you love the sensation of vertigo, stand up there. Wow. Out to our right. You know what? We've got a gorgeous day for this. Chosen the right day to be here. Living 1,000 metres above sea level, we do get mixed weather. This is perfect. Out to the right, that massive sandstone plateau marks the other side of the Jamison Valley. It is Mount Solitary, or Mummy. It is solitary giant, the name given to it by the Ndungurra people. The front right, they're a bit famous, you might have heard of them. It is the Three Sisters there. Three Sisters front right.
That's there.
And at the front left is my favourite thing, visible for this whole journey. We get a bit closer to it. It is Katoomba Falls. Katoomba Falls in front left. Well, once we get closer, if you're on the right side, you'll be able to see the bottom of it through that glass floor in the centre. It's one of the tallest waterfalls in the Blue Mountains at around 180 metres. Pretty good for a very flat country. And in 40,000 years of oral and recorded history, it has never run dry. Despite decade-long droughts, it's always been a source of water for the local people. Because it's got 5 underground springs. And we're at our highest point, approximately. If you look down to that Katoomba River below, that's the height of 2 Sydney Harbour bridges stacked on top of each other. And all around us, we've got these beautiful sandstone cliffs. It's all the same type of sandstone. These are all laid down in the Sydney Basin. They're riverbeds, lake beds, those horizontal layers, laid down in the Triassic period, lifted up in the Great Uplift, and then eroded away to make these valleys by things like Katoomba Falls. Not the traditional ways mountains. And now, welcome to the East Station and our national parks. We are currently travelling over a pathway, you might have noticed. That is the Prince Henry Cliff Walk. So once we arrive, if you fancy a walk, head down those stairs, turn right, and in 7 minutes, we'll be at Katoomba Cascades, up close with a small waterfall. From there, it is 20 minutes back to Scenic World. Down the stairs on the left takes you to that lookout in 30 seconds, Echo Point in under half an hour on beautiful Hawaii.
Hi.
Alright, not one more. So go back to the right hand side. If you go beyond that look out there, you go
No, so you can re-queue down in the bottom. Like I can
Welcome down to the gorgeous Jamison Valley. Once we come to a stop, I'll open the doors up.
Oh, you made it. Made it.
That was so good. No, I couldn't. Oh, that was too good.
Also got the 30-minute rough flow and 50.
我们先走，我们等一下休息一下。我们先等休息一下。对啦，5分钟就会有看。
All right, doors are closing. Please keep clear. Doors closing.
All right, close it.
We're on the drive at the back of the train run, about to take you up to Scenic World on the world's steepest railway in reverse. So hold on tight to those small children and loose valuable items. It's a very steep ride. I'll see you at the top.
Oh, God. So...
We've made it. Welcome back to Scenic World and Civilization, everyone. Once we stop, we're going to open the doors on the left, walk up those stairs, and you're on level 1 with the rest of the rides and the tasting. Head up to levels 2 and 3 for the license cafe. watch out if you ever went to exciting news. They close. Grabbing a random person, just ask my friend Donald Trump. Left-hand side, you have the three sisters. Rachel, c'est jamais bon, ça jamais bon. Yes, c'est jamais bon, Rachel. Front window, here comes a 200-meter descent, and into swing. 3, 2, 1. Left-hand side, if you haven't seen the sisters, the best shot you can get today. There they are. Sanjay Mefong, Wenchel, Cesar Mefong. Closest you can get is Honeymoon Bridge. If you do visit the bridge, my advice is if you don't like stairs, then probably don't walk past the bridge. There's roughly 1,000 steps all the way to the bottom of the valley. Some people realise that once you walk downstairs, you do need to walk back up. It's about 200 meters of elevation, 2,000 stairs. But again, if you are staying overnight, the sisters will be lit up with spotlights from sunset to sunrise the next morning. But everything you can see out the front window, that's less than 1% of the entire Greater Blue Mountains National Park. Numbers-wise, it's just over 10,300 square kilometres. Wow. It is twice the size of America's Grand Canyon, 4 times the size of Hong Kong, or roughly it is the exact same size as another country, Lebanon. So if you hear Aussies complaining about no space, please remind them from me, Tony at Scenic World, another Aussie, that just in one national park in a state alone, literally the same size as Lebanon, it houses 100 different species of eucalyptus trees, so technically a country full of trees just sitting there, but no space. Good old Australia. Front window is pretty boring now, so if you turn around to the back, you do get a good shot of Katoomba waterfall. If you are staying overnight, that is literally lit up again with spotlights from sunset to sunrise. My advice is if you're using it at 2 a.m. in the morning, don't scream cooey. My mother lives up the road. If you think I'm bogan, well, you're about to meet her. But it's never closed to the public. Once we get to the bottom, slight little bump, big rubber poles are sticking out, they're just going to stop me swinging around in the wind. Whereas Miley Cyrus famously said we'd come in like a wrecking ball, nobody wants that, so this is a necessary bump. If you are looking at returning straight back up, unfortunately you will need to exit this cabin, as I don't know how long my dear friends have been stuck in a national park with no bathroom, so they need to get out on the next one. You have a 10, 30 and 50-minute walk to take you to the railway. It's impossible to get lost unless you jump off the boardwalk, then unfortunately you're on your own and good luck. Yes, there is the bump. But other than that, safe travels, Shishik, Kamsamida, Arigato, Terima kasih, Salamat, Namaste,
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
That's right.
Shukran, Yasu, Futsi, Shalom. Who else have we got? Das Videnya. Bye-bye. Kilometers worth of visibility, you can practically see all the way to the south coast. If you're up to the waterfall, probably go off to the right, so there it is. If you are visiting from overseas, I do apologise on behalf of Australia. In your country, that's probably called some form of leakage. Not a waterfall. It's right, it's a waterfall that has never stopped flowing in the history of humans roaming this continent. And it is in fact lit up tonight if you are bored after sunset along with the three sisters until sunrise the next morning. My advice is if you are going to scream cooey, don't unless you want to meet my bogan mother who lives up the road. If you think I have no filter, wait till you meet her. But yes, never close to the public. And has less triggers at night time, so if you don't like my following the friends. The closest you can get is Honeymoon Bridge. You can just see the first sister connected to that little bridge. My advice is if you are not a stairs person, please, by all the life of your body, do not walk past that bridge. You have 1,000 steps all the way to the bottom of the valley, and for some reason humans do not calculate that once you walk down a set of things you need to walk back up them. I don't know how you're getting back to your car or home, so 2,000 steps if you walk past the bridge. 200 meters of elevation. Great leg day, but that's about it. If you have been on the railway, you go in between this rock out the front window, standing alone. Before some grown male asked me, can you climb it? No. It was closed 26 years before we invented the word safety. So 1974, because it's literally splitting in the middle. If I catch you climbing it today while I'm driving this thing, I have the newest iPhone in my back pocket. It's got 40 times zooming. I'd send that photo directly to police rescue who saved in my phone. They then fine you $500 and wait at the bottom of the stairs. You're not outloaning a grown adult who does a fitness course to get his job, so please stay away. It's about as stable as my love life, so that's saying a lot. Once we get to Scenic World in front of us, there's a slight little bump. Please don't freak out. 200 holes just going to stop me swaying around in the wind. You will be exiting on level 1. It's a retail floor, great place to spend money. Try local honey, get lost, or occasionally gain a new family member. You do have a licensed cafe on level 2, restaurant on 3. They will start to close up as we get closer to close at 5 p.m. But other than that, have a great time. Shishir, kamsamida, arigato, terima kasih, salamat, namaste, vielen ciao, dankeschön, gracias. Das Britannia, Obrigado, Kubikap, Shukran, Yatsu, Tutsi, Shalom, Yarabi. Bye bye.